Now, as far as Jannah is concerned, there are levels in Jannah. And based upon our good deeds, upon our righteous deeds, we will enter Jannah. So those who do more good deeds, more righteous deeds, those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from among the sincere believers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they will enter higher levels of Jannah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, انظر كيف فضلنا بعضهم على بعض وللآخرة أكبر درجات وأكبر تفضيلا. Look how we have favored some of them over others. And paradise, it is greater in degree and greater in reward. And from this verse of the glorious Quran, we understand that paradise, it has levels, it has degrees. And in other verses of the glorious Quran also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions regarding the degrees that are, as in terms of reward that a believer will receive in the afterlife. And there are ahadith of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, which mention regarding the levels of Jannah. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, it is mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 2790, that the difference between the levels in Jannah is like the difference between the heavens and the earth. In another hadith, our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, it is mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 3083, the people who will be in Jannah, in lower levels of Jannah, they will look at the highest place in Jannah, like how an individual looks at a brilliant star far away. So the Sahabas, they asked our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is this place only for the prophets and for no one else? So the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, by him in whose hand my soul is, this is for those who believe in Allah and who believe in the messengers. So paradise, it has levels. And our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said, it is mentioned in the hadith of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, regarding those people who have memorized portions of the glorious Quran, or those who have memorized the entire Quran. What is the reward for them? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell to these people, it will be told to these people that keep reciting the glorious Quran and keep climbing levels in Jannah. For every verse you recite, you will climb a level higher in Jannah. So from these various ahadith, we understand that paradise, it has levels. Now, which is the highest level in paradise? The highest level in paradise, it is Jannatul Firdaus, or Al-Firdaus Al-A'la. And in the hadith of our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, it is mentioned, إِذَا سَأَلْتُمُ اللَّهِ فَاسْأَلُهُ الْفِرْدَوْسِ. That if you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for something, ask him for Firdaus, referring to Jannatul Firdaus, the highest level in Jannah. And as I mentioned earlier as well, regarding the verse of the glorious Quran, from Surah Al-Kahf, chapter number 18, verse number 107, wherein the word Al-Firdaus is mentioned. So the highest level in Jannah for the believers, it is Jannatul Firdaus or Al-Firdaus Al-A'la. Besides this, there is another level in Jannah which is higher than Al-Firdaus or higher than Al-Firdaus Al-A'la. And this is called as Al-Wasila. And in the hadith of our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, it is mentioned that this is reserved only for one person. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, he did dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may he be from among this, may he be this one person. And the scholars, they say that this is reserved only for our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him. The highest level in Jannah, that is Al-Wasila. Now, is it a part of Jannatul Firdaus Al-A'la? Is it a part of Jannatul Firdaus, or is it separate from Jannatul Firdaus? The scholars, they have differed regarding this. But irrespective whether it's a part of Jannatul Firdaus or Al-Firdaus Al-A'la, or if it is separate, it is the highest level in Jannah that is reserved for our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him. But as far as for the believers, as far as the believers are concerned, the highest level in Jannah for the believers, but naturally excluding the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, because the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has a special place in Jannah. So for the believers in general, the highest place in Jannah, it is Jannatul Firdaus. or Al-Firdaus Al-A'la.